Welcome back. We have Brian Gruner here, who is our Director of Recreation. Well, welcome. It's been forever.
It has been a while.
I think you're avoiding me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I don't know. Marcia does such a good job.
Well,
I don't even
Marcia,
need to come
right.
in, right? Well, this is great. Now, of course, we are not talking about any of the activities today because Marcia's going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you have some really great news, and I know that you mentioned to me that it was in the Village Breeze. Many of us probably don't even look at that until later, so I'm glad you could come on.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to be here, so thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. So, good news. Community Center expanded hours. Tell me about why we didn't have expanded hours before.
Well, I think there's that national staffing shortage, and we were certainly not immune to that. And it's been a real struggle, just trying to recruit qualified candidates. So we actually looked at, working with our recruiter and looked at all of our options, and we're able to locate some residents that applied for the gate ambassador positions that would work well for our newly developed position downstairs, which is the community center attendant position, and that's a brand new position that we just instituted.
Now, what is that person do?
So that person is just going to be checking in people as
at the desk,
at the front desk downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then they'll make sure that they're residents, and if there are guests, that they're accompanied by the resident as well. Okay. And that provides them access to the table tennis on the third floor.
Okay.
So we're looking to start off with that first, the table tennis, and then the fitness room downstairs as well.
Okay.
So with the additional staff that we received recently, we're able to expand those operating hours for the community.
Oh, that's great. So it worked, because I wasn't sure if you were going to get residents to participate, but I'm glad you did. So that's wonderful. Approximately how many people did you hire?
So we hired 6 right now.
Oh, great.
And then there's about 8 more in the pipeline.
Wonderful.
So, and those actually include some of the rec leaders that we need to do some setups at the different facilities.
Right.
And that's really the key component there.
Right.
If they're working at a clubhouse, they're going to have to be able to set up tables and chairs and do that.
Those are heavy.
And they're very heavy, up to 50 pounds, and you have to do that over and over again throughout your shift. So it is very labor intensive, and that is obviously a limitation in regards to some of the applicants. They may not be able to do that.
Okay.
So, but for the new position downstairs, we can, that's more of a greeting position, and it's a lot more.
Who's been doing it so far? There has been a nice gal down there.
Well, she's down there, and she's full-time.
Okay.
I believe her name is Carmen, and she's down there from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And then that's when we would close up. So now we can expand our operating hours.
So somebody else will come in on the off hours.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Great. Okay, perfect. So let's talk about those hours. So this is the community center table tennis, and that also will mean that the community center is open, but not like resident services.
Exactly.
Okay,
right.
So tell me how it works.
So basically we're expanding the hours of operation on Tuesdays and Thursdays until 9 p.m. So we open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we're starting off with the table tennis, and we're also looking at potentially opening up the PC and the Mac Labs if that club or that organization is able to host some programs and events up here as well.
Oh, okay.
So they would have that option. We did reach out to them as well, and we're just waiting on confirmation of what they can and can't do or what they would like to do.
Okay, great. So in the meantime, the table tennis is open during those expanded hours. You said Tuesdays and Thursdays till 9 p.m. And then also on the weekends now. Also
on the weekends, right. So Saturday, Sunday from 12 to 5. If you're in the mood for a game of table tennis, come on down.
Well, we know they are.
They are.
They're here all the time, and they want more and more and more. So they're going to be just thrilled because it's a great exercise, and they have lots of friends that love to play. So that is really good news. They will be thrilled. Now, talk to me about the fitness center hours.
So the fitness center hours, we're expanding that as well. Okay. And again, we're starting off with Tuesday and Thursdays, and that would impact the circuit training class that we currently have over at Clubhouse 1 is going to be transferred over to Clubhouse. To the community center fitness center downstairs.
Okay. And is that because what time was that? Why were you changing them from there to here?
Well, the location used to be always down here, so we want to bring back to the pre-pandemic location.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The equipment is a little bit different over here. The room flows a little bit better, so we want to transition the program back over here to where it was.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, great. And then you also are open on Saturdays and Sundays, half days.
Exactly. So from 8 to 12, Saturday and Sunday. And then when that closes, then we'll open up the community center here for the table tennis, and then that's when the other staff team member comes in from 12 to 5.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you had to alternate.
So we have somebody here in the community center
Yes.
pretty much all day Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, and you just mentioned this, the circuit training is closing at the one facility and being
Right.
brought over here.
Right.
Okay,
So I
fantastic.
jumped ahead a little bit there.
That's okay. Now, let's talk about the Clubhouse Fitness Center hours.
Right, so we still have 2 other fitness facilities besides the one here in the community center. So Clubhouse 1, the fitness room, is currently open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, and then also from 8 to 2 on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, so that hasn't changed.
So there's no change there, but we
Okay.
just want to highlight that we have that amenity open as well,
Okay.
and highlight those hours. And then over at Clubhouse 5, we have the small little fitness room that's accessible from 5:30 a.m. until 9 p.m., pretty much 7 days a week.
Okay.
And that is not attended, so there's no staff person per se in there. So it is kind of, work out at your own risk type of thing.
Okay.
But that facility has been very, very popular as well.
Okay, and now you say resident ID card is required for access. Is that only at Clubhouse 5 or also at Clubhouse 1?
So that's only at Clubhouse 5 because it's not attendant, and it may be open when we're not open, when the clubhouse is not open.
Okay.
So you would have to have your resident ID card, you swipe it, and then it provides you access to that room.
Okay, well, this is great news, and I know everybody's going to be very happy about it. And of course, you
Yeah.
guys also are very happy because you found people that actually qualified and
Right.
can do the job and
Right.
help you guys out because
So
I know you've been stressed out.
It's
for
been
a
a
while.
struggle. It's been very, very frustrating, and I feel for our community residents, that they want to get back to their facilities, and we're doing, our due diligence, and I'm happy to announce we're finally gaining some momentum and getting the people that we need to reopen our facilities.
Gosh, good news, because I kept scratching my head going, where is everybody? I mean,
Right.
how are they living if they aren't working? I don't get it. I want that job. I mean, how does that work?
Right? I know. Tell me about that.
So if people want to know about these expanded hours, of course, as you mentioned, they can see it and they can read about it in the Village Breeze that they all received last Friday.
Yeah, in the Blast, actually. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me, the Blast.
Yeah, the
Village
Blast, yeah.
The Breeze is the magazine.
Yeah.
The Blast. Or they could go to what we have on the screen now is LagunaWoodsVillage.com.
Right.
You go to news, or you can go to LagunaWoodsVillage.news. I didn't know that. That's great. And then you click on extra time for amenities.
For amenities, and then that will highlight all the different, programs that we are expanding the hours on.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good. Kind of what else is happening overall recreation? I mean, I know you guys we'll talk about the events tomorrow,
Yeah.
but overall, it seems as though so many people take advantage of all the things. I mean, you sell out of a lot of stuff.
We do. I mean, the July 4th was super popular with over 600 people in attendance, and that was a daytime event, So typically we have that in the evening, but we modified it a little bit this year, and that's been very popular. All our classes are selling out, the fitness classes like yoga and pour and paint, some of those, classes. And Clubhouse 4 is really, just super active as always with the Emeritus program and also just residents coming down using that facility. And I have to say the golf course is also still just cranking away.
Packed,
We're doing close to 400 rounds a day, which is just unheard of.
Wow.
And so kudos to the staff over there for just doing an amazing job, and the golf course looks great for this time of the year, and so it's just super exciting. I know my team is just really eager to get back into some normalcy, and I'm just glad we're finally getting that traction and heading in that direction.
Perfect. Well, wonderful. So happy to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa. It's always a pleasure.
All right. And if you want more information about anything we have just discussed, you can always send an email to recreation@vmsinc.org. We'll be right back.